welcome back. I am Tanisha and this is Nina Budgets. On today's video, we're going to go ahead and go over my budget and then also cash stuff some of my binders and get ready for the week. We are going to pay some bills and then get some variable spending put into our binders. So this month our budget and cash stuffing is going to be a little bit different simply because we just got back from vacation, and I am going to try to add some pictures and things in there as well, just to show you a little bit of our extravaganza going to Miami to see Chris Brown. And so I'll try to add some clips in. So this month is a magic month. We get paid 5 times. My husband gets paid weekly. I get paid bi-weekly. So that is 5 times that we will receive pay from work. So I'm super excited about that because it gives us a little bit of an edge and it gives us a little bit to get ahead on going into like 2 months ahead and things like that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cash stuffing bills only, and then I'm only going to be cash stuffing our wallet categories, variable spending type things. And what I will do at the end of the month is I will combine all the money that we have left over from those paychecks. I am going to reconcile anything that I need to reconcile that is left over from our trip, because as I talked about in my previous video, I do not have a vacation binder. So of course we did some shopping and things like that prior to the trip. So I want to go ahead and get those charges and things taken care of so that we are at a clean slate. So yeah, and then hopefully we have some money left over and maybe I can pay off one of my husband's business credit cards. That's the plan. We'll see. We want to try to utilize this extra paycheck, these 2 extra paychecks, to the best of our ability, where it puts us ahead on bills and also pay off some debt if possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just hop in. Here is my A5 budget planner, and I did go ahead and do my budget for the first week of August. We are cash stuffing a total of $2,700, and I'm gonna take this out, my budget, my paycheck breakdown, and I'm going to put this to the side so that we know what we're doing. Although I do have everything listed, such as like sinking funds and things like that, I'm not gonna put anything in there. I went ahead and filled it out so that when I come back to this, I can refer back to what I wanted to put in and then kind of go from there. So after we pay bills and get our variable spending stuffed, then we should have about $930 or so left over if I did everything right. So I do have my money inside of the zipper here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, and then we'll go ahead and get to getting ready for our cash stuffing. So again, I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Last week, this weekend, I did not get to film over the weekend like I like to do, because like I said, we were out of town and we got back in town. CJ had a couple of games. They finally won a championship game. Super excited for them. And then I had like a 45th birthday party that I went to for my friend, and it was like a party bus. So this week and weekend has been eventful to say the least. So yeah, and if you can tell, I got a little virus. So I did end up going to the doctor on Monday and tested negative for COVID, flu, strep, all that. And so they said it's just a virus, and I'll have to let it run its course. So if you hear me sniffing, or I might sneeze, or you just hear the congestion, that is why. So let me get my calculator, and then we'll go ahead and count the money, and then we will get started. I'll try to remove that as much as possible. Like I said, we should have $2,700 here. So let's go ahead and get a quick count. I want to count that over. have water here, so I'm just gonna move it out of the way because I'm bumping it. So, and these 50s are super nice. So let's do this one at a time. Sorry about that, guys. They were just extremely stuck together, and there was no way I was going to be able to, like, count that without doing it one by one. All right, we got our 2,700. Let's go ahead and hop into it. I think we'll go ahead and just start in our personal binder since we're only doing our variable expenses, and we'll just end on bills today. So for groceries and household needs, we're gonna do $400, and this is gonna be for 2 weeks. You know what? I should have went ahead and let me do my bills first because I have the denominations for those and I want to make sure I have that right. So let's go into bills binder first. Sorry. Okay, so up first is going to be my mortgage, and it's going to get $206. So we have 100, 200, 205, 206. Up next is going to be my gas and electric, and it is getting $75. I am putting a little more in this because I got a surprise electric bill, gas and electric bill this month, and to my surprise, my gas and electric is almost $400. So and I know why. When we had that situation happen with our air conditioner, I had bought the portable air conditioners, and so I had that one portable running consistently, and it's been running. So when I got that surprise LG&E bill, I was like, turn that thing off. Like, turn that thing off. We ain't cutting that baby back on until something ever happens again. Turn that thing off. Because that's $150 more than what I budgeted for. So yeah, so I have to pull that money from extra funds as well. So our home warranty is getting $11. Up next is going to be our water bill, and it is going to get $34. So 20, a 10, and 4 ones. So we have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. I can't wait to show you all some of my pictures. We had such an amazing time. We went to go see Chris Brown on Wednesday. We went to the Miami date. And then that very next day we had chartered like a yacht. And it was amazing. We had food, we had drinks, we had music. We just had a really good time. So I'm definitely going to post, try to include some pictures in for you all. 'Cause I really don't feel the way I was there. What I gotta do now, So our internet and cable is getting $59. So 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, and 9. Let's double check that. All right, that's perfect. I feel like I'm breathing like a cow. AT&T, our cell phone, is also getting 59. And this bill should go down. It'll go down next month, which we are stuffing for September's bills. So let's see, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. It's gonna go down because I changed my protection plan. I have like the AT&T protection plan for 4 phones, and that's $50. Now, I have a phone, my husband has a phone, my daughter has a phone, and my son has a phone. So my son's phone, when I purchased it, I also purchased Apple Care. So he doesn't need a protection plan for 4 because he has Apple Care on his phone. My husband's phone and my phone are both paid off, and the next time we get a phone, we're just going to be getting a new phone. So if something happened to our phone, we're not going to, you know, replace it. We're with the same phone and pay $200. We'll probably just upgrade and get a new phone. And then my daughter, she has, I believe, a 14 or 15. I'm not 100% sure, but she has that. And so I switched the protection plan to 1, and it's for my daughter's phone. She has a newer phone, so I did switch it to just for her phone, so it's $17. So that's going to bring my bill down roughly, you know, $30-something. So we'll see what that looks like for the next month. So Park Community is getting $135, so 100, 120, 130, and 135. And I need to unstuff some of the money in here. So total Park Community has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, 620, 630, 640, 650, 660, 665, 670, 675. So I need to take money out for my car payment and put that in the bank. It's a different bank, so that's why it doesn't go into the bank with the other money, and I always end up taking it out later. My car insurance is getting 86, so 50, 70, the 10 makes 80, 85, and 86. So total for car insurance, we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 880, 890, 900, 910, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 986, 87, 88, 89, 90. So 990. I've been thinking about getting another car too, you all. We haven't pushed anything. But I was thinking about trading my car in, so we'll see. I did call to get like some insurance quote information, and I would have to probably put up about another $25 or $30 a week for my car insurance if I do, but we haven't decided what we're gonna do yet, so more to come on that. American Express is getting 63. Yeah, it's getting 63. So 50, a 10, and 3 ones. Sorry. So we have 50, 60, 61, 62, and 63. The worst thing about this virus is that I'm just extremely congested. I do get a little tired, but it's not like I don't feel like doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Netflix is getting 7. So we have 5, 6, and 7. And I get a little out of breath. But that's because I can't breathe. My subscriptions are getting $20. Trash is getting 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have all right, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 72. So we have $72. Cinemark is getting 4, and I don't have enough, so let me make some change. I'm gonna put $5 in here and get 5 ones. All right, so Cinemark is getting 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might have got some extra money out because, let's see, I think I got an extra $1 or 2 because I only had 2 $1 bills in here. Yeah, I only had 2 $1 bills. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me put this $1 back in here. So Cinemark is getting 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then extra debt, let's see. I need to calculate. So extra debt is getting 85. Let's see how many ones we got. Oh, Star Note. Didn't even know I had that. So 50, 70, 80, 85 for extra debt. All right, and that is going to be it for our bills. So up next, we'll go ahead and go into our personal binder and we'll get our variable expenses done, and that is going to be it. So groceries and household, we are doing 400. So let's do 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. And let's do a $100 bill. So 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Gas is getting 320, so let's do 1, 2, 3, and 20. I'm going to use some of these 10s up. So for gas, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 10, and 320. And then eating out is going to get 200. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's do it this way. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. And I am going to count that again just to make sure. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. And this is our eating out money for the next 2 weeks. Okay, and so that is going to be it. So I think I'm going to see what we got left over here, and let's make sure we got the right amount. And this should be $928, and then I think I'm just going to put it back in my planner. Yeah, is what I will do. So that's going to be it for our personal binder. So let's just make sure we got our $928. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. $50, 800, so that's 100. And in tens, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. In fives, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And then ones, we have 3. So we have our 928 left over. And so this is what I did expect us to have. So if I'm doing my math correctly, 928 times 3 is 2784, and then the 2 other weeks that my husband gets paid, I believe we should have roughly like 450. Let me look at that again. Let me double check. So just looking at my bills. So we'll have $498 left over. So 928 times 3 equals 2784 plus, what did I say, 498. So we should have roughly about 3,700 left over for the month, and then I'll go ahead and stuff my sinking fund categories at that time once we have all the money saved up. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that is going to be it for today. I really appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.